threat of disaster is never pleasant.
Welcome to the Casual Preppers podcast.
These safety measures are essential.
The only place for prepping, survival, and entertainment.
This will be your source of survival instructions and information. Every member of the family must be coached in the business of survival.
Here are your hosts, Cam and Kobe.
That's the end of the day.
I know, pretty weird.
Yeah.
Doing this at a different time than normal.
It's going to be a lot more slurred speech from me, that's for sure.
It definitely screwed me up because usually when we're starting the podcast, I'm like, are you ready? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. So I usually go, okay, stand by. But this time I said, stay survived.
So
like
I'm
an idiot.
all right, see ya.
And he's like, all right, see you later. Such an idiot.
Done.
It is what it is. But today, Cam, what do we have?
We got Q&A.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
People had little time.
Yeah.
Spent their whole Labor Day thinking up a good question
They
for
did.
us.
They sent us some good ones. I was really excited.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
The best episode of the month
It is.
upon you.
Everybody learned so much from this.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to tell you about something.
Okay.
This is real. I want you to think about it.
Thinking.
Don't forget about it.
Okay.
Self-reliant medical care. I'm just going to get right to it.
You're kind of being pushy.
It's super important.
Yeah.
There's no better book out there than the Prepper's Medical Handbook.
Mm-hmm.
It's not by somebody that doesn't know medicine, just some willy-nilly dude.
It's a
out there.
willy-nilly.
It's a William W. Folge.
Willy-nilly.
He is an MD, and he is trained, and he's learned survival medicine.
Just like Doogie Howser.
Yeah, the dude knows what he's doing.
Doogie Howser's an MD.
So, yeah, he is. Mm-hmm.
Was.
Still is.
Probably still is.
But yeah, if you want to learn about how to take care of your family and yourself in an SHTF, and you want to know how to learn some of those medical, learn some of the medical knowledge to help yourself and others, get the Prepper's Medical Handbook.
Okay.
It's an easy to read book. It doesn't have a lot of medical jargon, and it can help you build a FAQ. And in fact, it's a great book all around.
No doubt.
But really, you should get yours. You can go to peppersmedicalhandbook.com and you can go to amazon.com and get it, add it to your library, and you pretty much are never going to be in trouble during any scenario.
It's that easy.
It's that good.
It's that easy.
That good.
Yeah.
So go get you one.
Get it done. All right. First question comes from Ethan Tatro.
I don't think I remember this one.
Do you?
It's a new name. No, I said first
Tatro.
time.
New guy.
Tatro.
Long-time listener, first-time question asker, Ethan Tatro. Are there any preps that you spend a little extra to buy the premium/name brand version of? And which preps are you comfortable cheaping out on?
That's a good one.
It is a good one. Yeah, this one was actually hard. I had to think about it for a minute, and then I came down to this. My food preps, right? Because you're putting it in your body. You know what I mean? You just don't want to get any just random crap thrown on your gullet.
I think that's a great one to put on there.
Do you know what I mean? If you're going to spend a little bit extra, and honestly, you're really not spending that much more when it comes down to it. When you look at the,
quality of food you're getting.
Yeah, it's really not that much more. And so that's why, like, if I'm buying survival food, it's going to be nutrient survival. Like, they have all those, like, cheap, like, crap brands that you can buy that are pretty inexpensive. And, and if that's what you can do, then that's what you can do. But for me, if I'm going to pay a little bit extra, it's going to be that stuff I'm putting in my body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially in those SHTF scenarios where it's going to be a crappy time and stuff's tough stuff. You want good nutrition.
Tough
stuff. You want good nutrition going down your throat.
Yeah. Sure do. No, I think that's a really good example of something I wouldn't skimp on.
Yeah.
There's several things, like I love a good flashlight, but man, there's so many brands.
There are,
so I'm like,
man.
I don't know if it's a good quality brand.
Yeah.
It shines bright. It's got a good button on it. I like it.
Click, bright light. I don't know.
But I wouldn't skimp on a good backpack.
Yeah, that's a good
Like good
one.
padding and support and all that. If you're going to be loading that sucker up with good Bugout gear, you want a good supported backpack. The other one is good wife.
Yeah.
Or a husband.
You don't want to skimp on that.
Real.
That's true, though.
Don't skimp out on that one.
Don't get the Walmart brand wife. It's not worth it in the end.
Yeah.
Right?
A great value. Look at her.
Yeah.
Looks about as good as the other.
No, yeah. I went with top of the line wife when I picked mine out.
So if you're not married, Ethan Tatro, then you want to be looking for a good one.
Mrs. Tatro, you don't want to get a cheapie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Mr. if you're into that. I don't know.
Don't go to the Dollar General. Try and pick you one up. You got to get a good one.
You do got to get a good one.
Yeah.
I think like footwear too. I wouldn't skimp on that. Like I've gotten, so I have some North Face boots that I love. Like they're actually winter ones, but I wear them like all season long, and they've been great.
Spring.
Oh yeah, swim with them.
Yeah,
they're great.
Exactly. Take them to the ocean.
It's got a Speedo on and some North Face boots.
I just duct tape a flipper on there. Take it. I do everything with it.
They're great. I haven't taken them off since the bottom.
Snowboarding with them.
Swim with them.
Yeah.
Roll around in bed with them.
Baptize my kid with them on. Wear them to church.
Everything.
Yeah.
So you want a good set of footwear.
Hell yeah.
The other thing, I bought some Ultra shoes like that are they're actually running trail shoes. Man, they've been awesome. They've held up super well, super grippy. So I just wanted to.
That's what I've done as well. Like I have a pair of Under Armour trail. They're not runners.
Yeah, you've liked those. You've
but they're
worn
trail
those a lot,
shoes.
right? They're kind of lighter boot, but
yeah, they basically look like a shoe, just like a regular like tennis shoe type thing. But they're made for trails, and so it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
I like them, and they were
I
a
don't
little
think
more
I'd skimp
expensive.
on anything with your feet, you know.
But as far as things I am comfortable cheaping out on, and this isn't for everybody, but for me, like I lose EDC knives. I beat the piss out of them. You know what I mean? And so like I think it's okay to have 4 or 5 cheapy.
I think so too.
Everyday carry knives. You know what I mean? It's nice to have a really nice one too. Like I have my date night EDC knives.
You're right.
I really do. And then I
do too.
Then I have like just my
ones that I don't ever use. For, I just like the
they
look
got
of
like
them.
Damascus blades.
Cook some steak. I'll cut a piece of steak. Or something,
exactly.
Spread butter.
But I think that it's okay to have some cheapy like $20, $30, $40 knives that you just carry around with you every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I said skimp on like your little morale boosters. You don't need name brand chocolate bars.
Oh yeah, sure.
Just stuff like that. It's
For
like
sure.
No reason to get like save your money.
Like name brand cereal.
Yeah,
stuff.
I did put that in there, didn't I?
I don't know. Oh,
you know
yeah,
the sugar wheat crisps, puffed corn, sugar num nums, or
that
something
sounds
like
good.
that. Yeah,
yeah.
You don't need to get like if you're stocking up on that stuff, like your kids eat quite a bit. Although one of my kids is like super particular about name brand cereal.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like I have to have Frosted
The
Flakes.
Reese's Pieces of cereal. He's like, oh, this is a cheap brand. My wife likes to buy the cheap brand, and
of course, yeah.
He can taste the difference. So. Taste the difference.
He doesn't even see the packaging. He knows.
He smells it. What is this?
What is this?
Just hits it. Knocks some milk across the room. I don't want this.
Never mind. I ain't eating for a week now. It's your fault,
Trying
Mom.
to kill me?
What is this garbage?
Yeah, so
putting this in my mouth.
But maybe that gets you some.
You made a mistake, lady.
Yeah. Rule number 1, brand cereal for me.
Exactly.
All right. Jared Chip.
2 R's, 2 P's.
Ooh, yeah.
Going hard with the doubles.
Gotta like yeah.
You know?
Bugout bag matchup. 1 Bic lighter versus 1 pack of Zippo Typhoon matches. Which one makes the cut and why? So, I'll tell you, like, when I go camping, I love those Typhoon matches, but I do everything to not have to use them.
I know.
You know, like, I try all these fire starters because I'm like, I don't want to use them. There's only a small amount of really good fire starting.
Yep.
So, I love the Typhoon match, but I'm going Bic all day.
Yeah, me too, dude.
How many times can you light that thing? Like, I have a lighter that's been in my backpack
Thousands?
for 5 years.
Yeah.
And I still use it. Like,
that's to
I don't
me
smoke.
I know, yeah. Well, like, you're not using it that
like
often.
Lighting fires and stuff and burning bugs. This is cool stuff like that.
Just lunch break stuff, you know. I just got to get some bugs burned on my lunch break.
I got to get some air. Just go out and burn some weeds.
You're out in the parking lot
just
burning
lighting
stuff.
everything.
Old cigarette
Somebody get that
butts.
lighter out of his hand.
Gosh dang it, Cam's
Old
out burning
cigarette
stuff
butts.
again.
I've done that.
Yeah, haven't we all?
I don't know why people smoke these, but they burn good.
You're sitting next to the door of the hospital burning old cigarette
like
butts.
Burning my shoe.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that's why you want a Bic.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bic just because you're going to get way more fires out of it. And, you know, maybe it's not quite as good in the wind and the rain and the snow and the pain. But I'm just going to take the Bic for the longevity over the matches because there's, maybe 15 or 20 of them in a pack?
Amazing. Like, I would
They're
recommend them for everybody to have a bunch of those.
For sure.
But, man, that Bic is just so easy.
Yeah.
So easy. Little strike, boom, you got a
Use
fire.
Use it big. Yeah.
Put that big in your hand, get a fire going.
That's a nice looking bick you got there, boy.
You want the little size bick or the big size?
I'm used to the little one. Feels normal.
Yeah.
You know?
Doesn't make your pants tight. You got a little bick in there.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take up too much pocket
That's
space.
right. Yeah, you get a big one in there and it looks weird. You know what I mean?
People staring and stuff. It's like,
Stop
it's just
looking-
my lighter.
Don't look at my bick.
Some of those dollar store like
They're huge,
lighters.
Yeah. They're like torches.
18 inches.
You can
it's
weld
like,
with
I
them?
got 2 hands on this lighter. You weld. I know. You do when you light them, the flame's like another 4
I know,
inches.
yeah. You can light a fire from a mile
It's just
away.
pure gasoline in it.
Yeah. You get like
Burns
3
good.
lights from it and then they're dead.
It's true.
Look cool in your pocket though.
Oh yeah. Looks like you can light fires for an eternity.
You got a bick in there,
Yeah.
boy.
Speaking of cheapo, maybe you could go with cheapo lighters.
Sure, yeah. You could go with, yeah. I mean, it depends on where
I like
this
a good
lighter's
bick
going.
in my backpack, my everyday.
Yeah, you
But
stick a bick in there.
I bought a couple of those packs of those little cheapos.
I have two. Like the dollar store ones. The dollar store ones are maybe a little too cheap.
Probably risky too.
Those,
but,
yeah. Like I'm not sure about
but I
those.
bought.
But like,
some
what's
of
the
other ones?
Scripto?
Yeah.
ones?
I like
have
those.
some of those, and those have been pretty good.
Yep.
But the bick is the ultimate,
It is.
right?
It is. Good.
Yeah, you can't beat a bick, baby.
Good question. Keep coming back to it.
Sorry, this one came from Kim Johnson, maker of the rods, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Husband to the Johnson Rod Air.
Yes, sir.
Husband or wife. Could be either
Could
way.
be either. We don't know.
Everybody, when I'm talking on the phone, they're like, this is Kim. I
Kim?
don't know why Kim seems to be the one everybody goes to.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So,
As a fellow Tacoma driver, what's the best new piece of prepper-based gear you are getting for your truck? I'll put these two together. There's two of them.
oh yeah, go ahead.
WM Reese Photography, the best Reese's Pieces photography this side of the Mississippi. What are the first upgrades you're doing to the Tacoma? If so, do you think what do you think are the most important or useful? Hook hand salute to you, gents.
Listen, before you get into these questions,
Okay.
I want to take a moment
Okay.
to tell my wife I can't answer this question because I don't have
You don't.
a Tacoma.
Yeah.
And I think the questions are going to keep rolling in.
They are. They
it's
really
going to get super awkward.
I feel
It's gonna be
bad
like
for
the
you.
Tacoma show.
I know. You feel like you want to be a part of this,
I do.
but
I really do.
but
It's
you
kind of
you can't.
ruined it a little bit for me. So,
because that's the plan. Like
So-
we have a plan.
yeah, we do. So, honey, if you're listening,
Yeah.
I don't ever call you honey.
The plan.
But
The plan is to have dueling Tacomas.
we
Two of them.
need to. Do you understand how important that plan would be
Yeah.
for us to bug out together as families?
I know.
I need this.
We don't want mismatched
So-
trucks either.
I'm going to be silent for a minute because
Okay. You don't have
I
one.
want you to reconsider
Yeah.
letting me get this truck.
So if you didn't know, recently, within the last 2 weeks, bought a new truck, brand new Tacoma, super stoked, really excited. So that's why this question is coming in. So the first few things I'm doing, these are all kind of cosmetic things, to be honest with you, like chrome delete stuff, getting rid of that chrome. Eventually, I'm going to get some new wheels because I want black wheels.
Didn't come with wheels.
Didn't come with wheels.
It's been great.
Yeah.
So
a little
this-
cheaper that way. So I went with that.
I just sit in it, it'll start it up,
Yeah.
rev it up.
Heck yeah.
Can't wait to drive it.
One day. But after that, I'm gonna go to like the basic stuff, like some comms, a radio of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what
Oh,
I'm
I've
doing
got
there.
a CB radio in that RV I bought.
Oh, nice.
So you
we
need
could
to get
talk.
one.
We need to. Yes. Yeah, but I'm trying to decide like what I should get. Should I get a CB? Should I get a GMRS? Or should I go? You know what I mean? There's a lot of
Yeah.
different things to do, so I'm trying to figure that out. Then I'm. Here's the thing. I'm trying to make this a mix of a everyday driver because this is the thing I'm driving to work every single day. But I also want it to be capable of going kind of like some overlanding stuff. So,
Yeah.
Thinking about the roof rack, tent, that kind of stuff, rock sliders, aftermarket lights, fuel cans, all that kind of stuff. But I do want it to be, I don't want to get too crazy. Like I'm not going with a 6-inch lift and 35-inch tires.
Bumper that's like
yeah, I'm not doing that.
huge.
So I'm trying to get a good mix. So, but so far I put in, my basic stuff. I have my EDC pack in there. I've got my wool blanket. Obviously, we've talked about that. My fire extinguisher, my first aid kit. All those things are there. So it's going to be a slow.
Sounds amazing.
Slow thing.
Sure wish I could join.
I'll show you my truck when we go outside camp.
No.
You can have a ride.
I want to be building one just like you.
You are. It's going to happen. There's
It
no
is.
doubt about it. No doubt about it. So, anyways, thanks, Kim and Reese's Pieces Photography. Thank you. Great.
Kevin Hill.
Kevin.
You're beamed up into an alien spacecraft and you're about to be probed anally while awake.
Jeez.
Do you think if you moaned like you wanted it, that they would lose interest and dump you out there? Oh, this guy's gross.
I don't think so.
This is the weirdest question.
Oh my God.
One of the weirdest questions
It's a weird one.
I've ever heard. But so yeah, he's like, if you take it and act like you like it, will they get rid of you?
So
I hope so.
I don't know, because here's the thing with aliens. We don't know. Do they understand sex like we understand sex? Like, do they understand like what that moan means? They might just think it's a weird noise coming from this
Can't get into
humanoid
intricate
creature.
locks. I'm pretty sure they can't understand moans.
Like he's making a noise.
Like you want it deeper.
Yeah, I think that means we've hit the right spot. You know, I don't know what they're doing there.
Start inflating it.
Let's see if he still makes that noise when I do this.
Interesting. First one to moan.
Yeah, write
Weird.
that down. We're going to keep him for a bit. Yeah, it might get worse, Kevin.
Yeah, you might get
know what I
more than
mean?
you want.
Yeah.
But hey, it's your plan.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
None of them have moaned before. Let's keep working this one.
This one's called Kevin.
Kevin.
Super interesting.
Write that down. Kevin moaned. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out these stinky
I
humans.
don't know what's going on here, but interesting.
Yep, bring out the bigger probe. You know
Right,
what I mean?
What happened?
I don't know. All right, this one came from Bill Fry. Best place in the world for a burger and fries. Of course, Bill Fry would ask about where to get fries.
Seriously.
Where's the best place to
I've
get a
hit
Bill?
every fry place on the planet.
Yeah.
My daddy made fries.
My granddaddy made fries. I love to go see fries.
We changed our last name to Fry.
I love to see Bills and fries. Okay?
Money and fries. That's all about.
Money and fries. That's what life's about, son. Money and fries.
Listen, and I might make a lot of people mad here,
Yeah.
but InNOut is gross. I do not
It's funny.
see why people love that so much.
See, I don't think it's gross, but I definitely don't think it's
I
worth
shouldn't
the
say
hype.
gross. When I ate it in San Francisco, for some reason, I was really hungry and
Mm-hmm.
my family and like it was pretty good. But it wasn't like, man, I can't. I gotta
Mm-hmm. No.
eat at this place
It's
again.
overhyped.
Wow, big time.
It's way
And then they're like,
overhyped.
"Whoa, do you have an animal style upside down grilled?" I'm like, "Why don't you just serve it like a normal burger?"
Because
Why do you have to like?
I've had it all the ways.
I've tried it every way too, and
Yeah.
I don't see the anyway.
It's just fine.
Little
it's
off
fine.
subject.
It's fine. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I shouldn't say gross because I would eat it, and I have like 5 different times. But I'm
Yeah.
like, why do people? I guess why am I there?
I don't know.
Why have I done it 5 times?
Because you keep thinking it's gonna. Everybody says
yeah.
it's so
I'm
good.
like,
It's
why is
gonna
there a
be good.
line? It must be good. Now
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, on the other hand,
that's
there's a
just-
massive line for a reason. That place is
God,
incredible.
place is good. You got the best nuggets on the face of the planet.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I don't know what's in that chicken, but it's freaking good.
Cocaine, maybe.
Straight up.
Straight up cocaine.
The other thing, I don't like a burger with a ton of stuff on it, like rodeo burgers and things like that. So for a plain burger, I like Five Guys burger.
Okay.
I like a smash burger,
Yeah.
and I said the same thing. I always go back, and I think it's because of high school. I ate Arctic Circle all the time, and I still love that burger taste.
It's so good. It's like they have the sauce they put on those burgers.
great.
And I think not everybody knows Arctic Circle. I think it's more of like a regional thing to Utah, Idaho, Wyoming. But oh my gosh, maybe there's Arctic Circles other places.
I
Is
don't
there?
know how far.
I don't know.
Probably up in Alaska.
I don't know. Yeah, it makes sense. North. Yeah, but I think it's great.
It's just a super simple, like probably one of the ugliest burgers you'll ever see.
oh yeah, it's not.
There's
pretty.
like hardly any bun. It looks like
Yeah.
it's been stepped on, but it tastes so good. It's like a fair burger. You know, good.
Yeah, those are great.
I like
yeah.
fair burgers.
Or like a real rodeo burger. Like you go to the rodeo and get a
yeah,
hamburger.
now that kind of rodeo.
That's a
They're
great burger.
I don't know what it is.
They're just simple.
yeah,
you know?
that's what I like about. I like
Yeah.
a simple burger.
Simple. And if I'm going with a chain restaurant that I think has the best burgers, I like Shake Shack.
I've never been there. I've always
Dude,
wanted to.
I love them.
Yeah.
They're a little greasy, so you got to get past that. So
Sounds great.
You don't like greasy though, do you?
It doesn't sit well with me.
Doesn't
no.
sit well with you.
Comes out the same.
But I've had it 4 or 5 times, and they have a new one, and they have one in Salt Lake now. So I just the few I've had, I was so good. I loved it. So Shake
They
Shack,
have one in Salt Lake?
they do. Murray actually.
Oh, dang. I'll have to hit that up.
Yep.
I like trying a good
over there
burger
by
place.
Fashion Place Mall.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Anybody's
State Street and like 6300 South, probably.
Anybody from
Right around
Wasatch Front or something, go ahead.
Yeah, go check
Hit
her
it up.
out. Yeah. So there you go.
Cool. That's that's good.
Okay.
Well, I mean, everybody else is going to be mad at me.
Oh yeah,
probably
that's
for-
fine. I'm with you.
No
though.
one talks about my InNOut that way.
Yeah.
But I don't understand the hype of that one.
I don't either.
All right, next one. Did I read? Yeah.
I read the last one.
Charles Hapgood.
Charles Hapgood.
The end of times are here. When you need to eat. What animals?
No, you
will
got to use the have good voice. You got to do it.
What animals will you now consider? I can't do it very good when I'm reading.
Yes, so fine.
Thank you, gentlemen, for a fine podcast. And thank you for always doing a good impression of me.
I love that.
Charles Hapgood.
Somebody made a Charles Hapgood account. Makes me so
So what
happy.
animals will you not consume?
Yeah.
Is this like a Bible question?
I don't know. But
hoofed animal, we can't eat it.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not doing like the dogs and cats.
I can't eat
I don't think I
like
could do it.
domesticated. Well, I guess I should say because I mean, there's a lot of those. But
Like, I
like
eat rabbits.
house pets. I can't do house pet stuff.
People got pigs in their house.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
Yeah.
they're gonna eat a pig.
Rabbits in their house.
It's weird.
Yeah, no dogs, cats, like mice.
But people have ducks. People have chickens.
Yeah,
so.
mice is another one I'm not gonna
No.
probably eat. You know what I mean?
Squirrel. I couldn't.
Oh, I've
that's-
eaten squirrel before.
Yeah, no thanks.
It's fine.
Is it?
It's fine. You know, it's a little barbecue sauce. You can eat anything.
That's true. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dogs, cats, mice, not going to do it. Any other wild animal, I think I can probably stomach it.
Yeah, I probably could. too.
Probably anything else. I can't think of anything else I'd say no to
That's true.
in that situation.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Haven't tried snake. Don't know what that tastes
I have tried snake. I had it at one of them Brazilian places.
Did you?
Yeah.
They didn't need it.
They brought some snake out.
Not many in Brazil that I know of ate it.
That's not snake.
You know what's kind of good that's weird? Like chicken hearts.
Mm.
Kind of good.
Okay, I don't think I've had that.
Anyway.
Chicken gizzards, right?
Yeah.
Chicken feet. People eat chicken feet.
That one's weird.
No, thank you.
Cow tongue.
Yeah.
They had like Fizzy Water was like a bean stew that had chicken or had like bones and like
Bounce.
had bones
Bounce.
and cow tongue and
Yeah.
man.
That sounds delicious.
The rest of it tasted so good, but I was like, I ain't eating any of the solid
Yeah.
pieces in there.
I get you.
Don't know what it is.
I don't either.
Probably.
This one came from Alfred Gunn with 2 N's. The owner of the Skinwalker Ranch has publicly come out and did an interview on the Sean Ryan Show. He let it all out there regarding the millions he spent on investigating, equipment, etc. Knowing this, are you more or less terrified of that place? This isn't a scenario. This is true.
Yeah.
Cam. Honestly, I'm not terrified of that place at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm not terrified of it.
What did he say something specifically?
No, I don't think so. I'd have to go.
okay.
I'd have to go watch it. I don't think there's anything new that came out that what's his name? Now I can't think of his name. He's a big
the
real
investor
estate
guy.
real
Yeah, I
estate
don't know
investor
him.
here in Utah. He's all over the place.
Yeah.
Um,
What does he have to lose to say stuff like? You know what I mean?
he doesn't have anything to lose. He's got more to gain. He owns the property.
Exactly.
They
It's
have the
like-
show going on.
So-
the more stuff
He can say whatever he wants.
yeah, he's just gonna
He
say
can build up whatever he wants.
stuff. Yeah, he's gonna build up.
Doesn't scare me.
Nah.
See wind talkers,
Windwalkers. Yeah.
skinwalkers every day. Windwalkers.
Yeah, no, it doesn't scare me at all. I'm just more interested. I just think it's fun
I do
more than
too.
anything. And it's more fun for us because we're like 15 minutes from
Yeah.
Skinwalker Ranch. So it's just, and
I
funny
think just
enough,
everyday life, like people are
Yeah.
more scary to me than that kind
oh
of
yeah,
stuff.
Phenomicon is this week here in town.
Oh, that's right.
So there's like Bigfoot people in town. There's Skinwalker
Were
people
you
in
doing
town.
something for Strata with that?
Yeah, we do all the live production, but I don't have to be over there. And then also this week in this very studio, the guys from Skinwalker Ranch who are doing the TV
they're-
show are shooting.
That's why we're doing this early, huh?
Yeah, that's why we're doing this early because they have to come shoot here in the studio.
Man.
So, anyways, interesting, but
bring weird spirits.
not
and stuff.
scary. Not scary at all.
I ain't scared no one bit. No one. Matthew Sharon.
You got a lady's first name, first last name, right?
I flip them around time to time.
Sometimes I'm Sharon Matthew. I don't know.
Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail? And would you add it to your movie preps?
Of course, I have.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm a human being that lives in.
We were just
the
talking
world.
about at work like a couple of weeks ago.
Were you?
Yeah, there was like a duck on. Somebody had taped on. I'm like a duck.
A duck. Yeah.
Very small rocks.
Really, really small rocks. Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when we were younger, I thought it was the funniest movie of all time.
I did
Right?
too.
When you're like 12 years old,
Yeah,
you're like,
we
so
watched
funny.
it over and over in like welding class or shop class because
Did
the
you?
teacher's always like, well, I ain't got any plans today. We'll just watch Monty Python.
Watch Monty Python.
It's like, man, that dude did not want to teach.
Yeah, that's funny.
We watched a lot of that.
It's not quite as funny as it used to
No,
be.
we watched it again with my kids.
Yeah,
And
like it's not.
there's still some like great parts in
Yeah.
it, but I was like, man, very different humor.
Oh, yeah, it's that British dry, like weird humor.
But it is a good movie. I like.
That's a great movie, yeah,
So.
for sure. My turn.
Yeah.
Joe Oliveira, did you get the Ford fixed after the camping trip fail?
That's a good question. No.
No.
I looked at. I'm probably going to just change first, like the fuel filter out. Then I'll go to the pump next. But I mean, it's working fine. I took it up to the dump and it ran fine. It's just weird. I don't know what's going on there, but I need to dig into it.
Yeah, you do.
So got distracted with some other projects, and so I haven't gotten back to it. But started up, ran fine this weekend.
Good.
So, I don't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Glad it's running
but
for you.
obviously not a good plan if I haven't looked into the
Right.
problems it
Well,
has.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, really, are you going to bug out in that vehicle, though? You know what I mean?
Right.
Probably not.
Probably
right?
not.
Probably not. You're going to.
I'm telling you, it's going to be the Honda Pilot right now.
I don't know. It might be your big beast. You might take that out now.
Sure.
Tell them about your new purchase.
Oh yeah. So we've always wanted to try an RV. Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
probably the worst investment and worst thing to ever do. But we ended up just getting one. It's
I wouldn't
a
say it's the worst thing. to ever do.
1987 Chevy Fleetwood Bounder. It's the same one, the same exact style off from Breaking Bad.
Is it?
Yeah,
It really is the same.
His is just a little shorter, but it's
Yeah.
the exact same appearance.
that's
It
awesome.
looks identical.
Has
to it.
all the meth lab
It's exactly
stuff
what it has
inside
in there.
too. Yeah.
Like, what better way to like have stuff to barter with than meth?
oh man, this is the best barter stuff.
I want to get it wherever I want.
Yeah.
Whatever guns, whatever ammo. So yeah,
How much meth you want?
exactly.
Come on.
But yeah, it's a beast,
Yeah.
and we took it up on the mountain this weekend. Super fun.
Yeah.
Has everything in it. It's been kind of redone. The
Swimming
flooring.
pool in the back,
It's
hot
got
tub
it
on
all.
the top,
a
like-
turret on top.
Yeah.
50 cal out the back.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Great. So yeah,
Beautiful.
we'll have to do some more videos of touring that thing.
Yeah, we're gonna have
I'm still figuring out all the stuff in it. I'm like, what's this button do?
Yeah, he's only got through half of it. He hasn't been to the very back of it.
yeah.
yet.
There's
It's
a
so
locked
big.
door I haven't got into. Don't even know what's back there.
I don't even know what's in that sucker.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of fun, nutrient survival. Now that is fun, Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
It's made with real ingredients, made in America to keep Americans healthy, strong, and alert. Perfect for today and ready for anything ahead. From hearty, delicious entrees and nutrient-dense snacks to immunity-boosting drinks and strength-building shakes, each with 40 essential nutrients, available in handy singles, daily use pantry packs, durable cans, and 3 to 90-day survival kits, keeping your world safe and your body in peak condition. This isn't your cheap, empty-calorie, bland food storage. This stuff actually has nutritional value and tastes delicious, okay? Check out their NRE's Nutrition Ready to Eat. Those things are awesome. And if you want to get this stuff, all you got to do is go to nutrientsurvival.com, put in our code, CASUALPREPPERS, and you're going to get 10% off everything you buy. Super easy.
Yeah.
Simple. An idiot can do it. That means all of you can do it. Okay? You're not all idiots, but some of you are. Right?
my wife will probably be sending emails out
I
to all
know.
of you. I apologize for Kobe. What
I'm
he said to
sorry,
all
he
of
didn't
you.
mean to say that. You guys aren't idiots. That's what your wife sounds
This
like.
is exactly what she said. Well, just lost that Tacoma. Thank you, Kobe.
No, I figured that would help maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
If you get that Tacoma, I'll stop making fun of the audience. How's that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to stop making fun of the audience. That's not going to happen.
We do what we want.
We do what we want.
Yeah. So, Melissa Dotson Hensley.
Melissa Dotson Hensley of Kensingtonshire,
up
Yorkshire.
like this. You gotta go up. a little
Yorkshire,
higher.
Kensingtonshire,
Melissa Dotson Hensley.
at your service.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a CPR training class locally through my county fire department.
You got to do the voice.
It seems clear that they don't want to go into first aid training because CPR and AED.
Uh-huh.
Any tips on getting some useful first aid training? I'm going to ask while I'm there, but I remembered ordinary first aid training was a normal thing as I was younger. Thanks. Melissa Hensley, Washington State.
Washington. Formerly of Yorkshire, Shire.
Yorkshire.
Yeah, it's like, it's always those British towns. Yorkshire, Yorkshire.
Yeah, old Washington State.
Old New Washington.
Yeah. I think that's a good question because like proper like simple first aid training is kind of hard to come by. Yeah, I didn't really think about that until you asked this.
How about
question.
the YouTubes? They probably got some.
They do have good stuff. Even if you go, so I was looking like Red Cross has some more like specific training. You can also get your like basic life support and CPR. The American Heart Association online courses have some really good material that kind of gives you a little bit more how to put a Band-Aid on.
Oh, that's tough.
How to take a Band-Aid off.
Ugh.
The end. 5 credits, $65.
Master's degree.
Exactly. It's the one I got.
You can now be a PA.
Yep. You can get it online.
Oh, yeah. You got to know where the ears are, where the nose is, and where the throat goes.
I learned that later. Got
That's
it down.
on the job
Got
training.
It down. Yep.
On the job training.
That's stuff you learn in clinic.
My throat hurts. All right. Show me where your throat is.
Point to it.
Point to
All right.
Instead of telling me where it hurts, show me. Okay.
Actually, grab my hand and take the scope. There. Okay. That's your throat.
That's the part. Looks a little red. Gotta be
Probably
something.
a problem. Here's an antibiotic. Get out of here.
You got COVID. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got COVID and or herpes. I don't know. One of the two.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
That was sexy.
That lip got a little out of
My
control.
wife's probably like, damn. Can't wait till he gets home. Woo-wee. Sexy as hell.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
First aid training.
This came from the preparedness guy. Homeboy was on our podcast a
He
while ago.
was.
Go listen if you haven't yet, you idiots. Okay?
It's like just berating all of them. You freaking morons listening
I
right
think
now.
they like it. It's like those people that want to be dominated.
I want to get rid of this podcast, but something about it.
Something about it. Just like the way he talks to me like that.
Yeah.
You know? He asked, what is the best / worst emergency or survival food you've had?
I'm trying to think. Most MREs are disgusting.
They are pretty bad.
Just like chalk and calf manna mashed into like,
calf manna.
I don't know what it is.
Cow cud.
It's like kind of salty but sweet. I don't know. It's disgusting. I think
sounds good.
Most MREs.
The way you describe it makes me hungry.
Actually, I'm going to buy me one on the way
want
home.
Some calf manna. Some salty and sweet calf manna. Yeah, no. I had one time I tried vegetarian taco meat substitute from like Ready Hour or something.
Why did you even try it?
Because I had it. And I'm like, I wonder what this is.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's as delicious as it sounds. It's not. It was not good. I did not want to make tacos from
I've tried a few. Yeah, they're pretty good.
It was not great. So the best,
Summers,
I think that's pretty obvious, is nutrient survival, particularly home-style scramble.
The home-style scramble is great.
eggs.
Like, if you want to just buy only that, you'd be happy. I've tried all their little granola bars are really good. Yeah. I always get the biscuits and gravy from Mountain House, too.
Yeah,
I
those
like
are good. If you're getting Mountain House, that's what you go with.
That's my
biscuits
favorite
and
one.
gravy.
So, that's all I have to say about
That's
that.
all I have to say about that.
That's all. Donnie Dust, man.
Donald!
Okay. What is the one food drink you couldn't live without?
That dude was on our podcast, too. Go listen to it, idiots.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You'll feel more manly by doing so. What is the one food or drink you couldn't live without if all production was shut down from a major apocalyptic event? What's your luxury cache?
Hello. Good question, Donald.
This one I kept going back and forth about. Like,
it's tough.
I mean, I every once like go out to eat or something like that. I love Coca-Cola.
You got to get that Coke.
It tastes so good.
Delicious.
The other thing I think would be horrible is the loss of cheese production.
Yeah, cheese would be
no cheddar cheese, no string cheese. That would be pretty depressing to me.
Sure. I like cheese on stuff.
I do too.
Right? Like pudding, whatever, tacos.
It's just good for everything.
Quesadillas.
It's good for you.
Yeah. Calcium.
Yeah.
Protein.
I love cheese. So I think and I don't know how to make it.
I can't figure it out.
And then I actually even added in my luxury cache would be like the Tillamook aged extra sharp white cheddar.
Whoa, I don't think I've had that.
Delicate. It's
it
like...
Is it the squares?
It's like a pickle.
I
It's a
don't know.
pickle spear. Yeah. It's like a small little cube, like a cube of butter that costs $65. No,
Sounds about right. Yeah.
I think it's like $8, but oh man, it's so good.
You like to put it in your
so
mouth?
So good.
Yeah.
That would be in there.
For me, like, dude, if I...
It just keeps aging. You have it in that cache.
The better. It's like a wine.
Yeah.
For me, if I lost my fizzy water, my life would be ruined. And I know it's
What
like
if there's some way to improvise this fizzy water?
I don't know.
Got it. Like
there are places
CO2 cartridge, drop it in there.
like in Italy that it's natural. Like
fizzy water's natural?
yeah, there's a place over there where it's like
Oh,
it comes out the ground that way. Or something. Maybe I might be feeding you full of crap, but I swear I read that one day.
This is a good fizzy water.
This is water right from the earth. It's fizzy.
Yes, very good. Put it
The bubbles on your tongue.
with the pizza. It's a very good.
Pair it with a nice penne pasta.
Our Italian gets kind of
It's
crazy.
so bad. But no, if I didn't have my fizzy water,
Hey, Mario, come over here. It's a fizzy water.
it's a Mario.
The water's a bubbly.
Jump in.
You float and you drink it. It's very good.
Oh, it tickles your backside.
Oh, man. You can fart that you don't even know.
Nobody see your flatulence in the water. But no, I'd have a bad time. Like I think I would have to improvise it somehow. Like those like CO2 cartridges for like
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I
paintballs or something.
wonder-
Yeah, I don't know what I would do. But for my luxury cash, it's this, man. It's my energy drinks. I drink a couple a week, and it's like the
like our
best
wine.
hour of my week.
Yeah.
Is when I throw this stuff down in my body. I know it's bad for me, but I do actually at least
No
do
one's judging.
No,
not.
everybody's judging.
Who cares?
All these idiots listening are judging me.
Everybody has to judge.
Right? But I do the zero
You
calorie
drink
one.
those, then they go drink.
No sugars.
Yeah.
So it's better for me in some ways. But yeah, that'd be. Thanks, Donnie.
Yeah,
great
that's
question,
great.
buddy.
Yeah.
Speaking of Donnie,
He
you know,
probably
was-
has a big old piece of buffalo meat
Oh,
in the
he's probably eating
in
buffalo
the cache.
right now. He's probably like making a
I like lion loins and buffalo meat.
exactly as he's eating it. Oh man, Donnie. No, speaking of Donnie, we have a couple of guests coming up on our show. They're gonna blow your freaking socks off.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Guys, I'm excited. I'm nervous though.
I'm nervous, too.
I'm freaking nervous about these two coming up. But that's been kind of fun doing those interview podcasts. Hopefully you guys are
I've learned a
enjoying
lot
them.
from them.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying them.
Yeah.
You know?
Who cares?
This one came from who cares, you idiots? Listen to it.
I like
Your wife
this.
is freaking out right now.
Yeah, she is. She's like, this is the worst episode.
This came from Amador. Knock knock.
Who's that?
Amador.
Amador.
Would you rather have one can of your favorite energy drink or a month's worth of free pumpkin spice lattes?
Oh,
You
it's
have
him
to-
that asked this.
You have to drink either, so no gifting. Look,
He
dude.
who asked it.
Yeah. No, look, I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I don't
I
either.
don't drink lattes. Never have. Never will. I don't even like the smell of it. It's not a thing for me. So I guess I'm going with the one
You
can of
asked
energy
the
drink.
wrong hombres, man.
Unless I'm like in this SHTF scenario, then I'm gonna get the lattes because that will keep me going longer, right? But
Yeah.
if it's like a Monday and you come to my house and you're like, hey, you're gonna have this energy
When you
drink.
been drinking that latte?
You're gonna have an energy drink or a whole bunch of lattes. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I'll take the energy drink, thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, same here. That was a hard question for us to ask or answer.
No,
we couldn't ask it either.
Couldn't ask it, barely answer it.
Underscore redneck.
Mhm.
How's it going, redneck?
Redneck. My name's Nick.
According to MIT, pad kid poured curd pulled cod. I nailed it.
He killed that.
It's the
dude.
most difficult tongue twister in the world. Anyway, what's your preferred antibacterial spray to use in the Boo Boo kit?
Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. That's not that hard.
Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. Cord.
I still think I think Unique New York 10 times fast is way harder.
Yeah,
than
that's
that.
a really hard one.
Try it. Try Unique.
Unique New York.
gotta do
Unique
it
New
fast.
York. Unique New York. Unique New York.
It's not easy, is it?
Yeah,
that's a hard one. But Pad Kid poured curd pulled
What's the other one?
cod.
Like Sally does seashells down on the
Yeah,
sea.
she doesn't do them. She sells them.
I know. I'm just kidding.
No, like her the rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Rubber baby bubble bumpers. Yeah, I blew it.
Yeah, exactly. What's your preferred antibacterial spray?
That's funny. I don't have any.
It's not funny.
I don't have any spray that's antibacterial.
Mm.
So I don't know. Bath and Body. Bed Bath and Body.
Bed Bath and Body. Yeah, I don't
Antibacterial
know.
soap. You know, alcohol is probably as good as anything for
Yeah, sure.
antibacterial. So
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I,
It's not something I know
this
about.
dude, he's redneck. He can't.
Red-
He's got to be from the U.S.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't really use any sprays that are.
We have some spray at home that's like when your kids get scratched real bad.
I don't know if that's an antibacterial.
I don't know. I think it says
probably just Neosporin.
It says
Neosporin.
it says antibacterial on it, I think.
Does it?
But it's also like it helps to not hurt so bad.
Oh yeah. So it doesn't
anti-hurt,
do anything.
antibacterial.
If it doesn't sting, it's not doing anything.
No sting, no bling.
No sting, don't do anything.
No sting ain't doing a thing.
That's a Cam's cure-all.
Yeah.
Don't sting, don't do anything.
Cam's cure-all stings like hell, huh?
Yeah.
It burns.
Pretty much you're going to have an allergic reaction to it.
Like, on the bottom, guaranteed allergic reaction.
Skin will scald.
Yeah. You got to have an EpiPen if you're going to use this.
It's just like taped on the side like a straw.
When you
spray
get like
once, one injection.
It's like
of
when you
Epi.
buy the WD-40 and they give you the pen for free.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tall golf stud. Gosh dang, this guy.
Yeah, he sounds
so
great.
tall. He golfs. He's a stud. The bomb was dropped 50 miles away. Would you rather be in a small town where you don't know anyone or a bigger city where you have 4 to 5 trusted survivalist compadres?
Never in a big city.
Nah.
No matter what.
Don't want to be there.
Nope.
I don't care if Jesus himself is hanging out. I ain't going, all right? You're going to puke, aren't you? You almost got it.
Ooh, I had it mostly down.
Good, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be in a big city for any reason whatsoever. Ever, really. Unless I'm getting Shake Shack, I don't want to be there. Or Chick-fil-A.
Just getting the burger, I'm out.
Or the other place. The other chicken place. Post Malone's place. What the hell's it called?
Are you talking about Riser?
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
Riser.
I don't know. I've never been there.
Raising
That's
Cane's.
his?
Well, he owns one. Or he has one.
Okay. That's
that
the
I
one
went
that
to.
looked all weird.
The pink one. Yeah, the bathroom that I showed you when I was taking
I
a
didn't
piss.
know that's that.
I was taking a pee in his bathroom and I took a video for Cam and sent it
You
to him.
just hear
Yeah.
frothy.
You might have a little extra protein in there or something, buddy. What'd you do?
You'd probably capture some of that and bring it to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't want to be by the big town. City.
No. Yeah. Pretty easy for me there, too.
Small town by myself.
No thanks.
And
yeah.
being by myself sounds good, too.
It's a country song. Small town by myself.
Yeah, it's probably a Dwight Yoakam song or
I'm
something.
sure. Yeah. Impact. With a T.
Impact.
Impact.
I got
Probably.
an impact molar in there. Right?
Yep. Constipation. Impact.
Impact.
Should I convert an old vehicle to propane for the apocalypse?
I don't know, should you?
Propane never goes bad, and I don't think it is likely to run out compared to gas. Sounds like you decided for yourself already.
It's like he's trying to convince us. Should I?
Should I change it to propane? It's the best in the world, goes a long way, and I have a ton of it. What should I do?
And I already did it. So what do you think? Should I do it? Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah. Why not, bruh?
My brother-in-law used to do conversions, and I kind of wish he still did because I'd like to do that to an older vehicle. Biofuel allows you to run both. You just have a switch it over.
I'm
you
here
can
to
run
talk
gas.
to you about propane. Do you have a second to talk about propane on your vehicle? Doing conversions. He's like a missionary. Yeah.
Do you have a moment of time here that I can give you share a message about propane?
Mm-hmm. Propane accessories.
Yeah. But yeah, like a biofuel setup, I think would be pretty sweet.
Fuel these days, they'll go either way.
Yeah. But propane.
Biofuel.
I know. I thought that's where you were going with it when you first started saying that. I was like, is he talking about the buy?
No, it wasn't.
Is he going there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
is it my turn?
Anyways, go ahead. Do whatever you want, dude.
Do whatever you want.
I actually think it'd be kind of cool to do. But whatever.
Okay. This one came from Anmar06.
Anmar.
How can you avoid developing an addiction in isolation in an SHTF scenario? How can you prepare to ensure the worst aspects of your isolation without turning to drugs and alcohol?
It's a fair question.
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, like the thing is, like with this, is like I think if you have a lot of that stuff available and stored away, like you're obviously way more susceptible to falling into that problem. And we talked about before, like before we get into any of these scenarios, COVID being a perfect example of what it can do to someone's mental health.
For sure.
If you're not in a good place before any of this happens, you're not going to get out of it or be in a better place. So it's
only going to go down most likely.
You really have got to have a good plan set for what you're going to do. That might be get on medication now. Yeah, medication is a problem. Could be a problem with supply and being able to obtain it and everything. But it's safer, it's controlled, there's a lot of it. And you can usually learn a lot of different coping skills too. Like, don't just go with medication alone. That's never something, if you listen to any provider, they are not teaching that. It's like, get on a medication and then do all these different things, change some things about your life and therapy and all that. You got to learn all that stuff before, because alcohol is available to everyone, and it's a bad thing that way.
Yeah, I agree. To me, I feel like if you don't want to fall into that trap, make sure you have good ways of dealing with stress right now. Even if it's not a problem, you just know that going into a scenario like that, it's going to be really stressful. There's going to be a lot of anxiety. Have some ways to deal with it that doesn't include medications, that doesn't include alcohol, that doesn't include those types of things, right? And there's a million different things you can do.
Right.
But just have a way to do it, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you're worried about addiction, I mean, like, you probably have some dependence issue right now.
Right.
And that's something you can work on. But like, try and keep yourself, don't store away a bunch of alcohol because
you're worried about not having it.
Exactly. If you're at that point, then you need to work on something different.
Yeah, for me, like, this doesn't worry me at all. I don't even think about it, to be honest. Like, the only dependency I have is fizzy water and energy drinks.
Yeah.
So I got to figure that out, but I can go without them. I've done it for a long time, right? So it's not an issue that I have, but I'm sure it's an issue that a lot of people have to think about.
For sure.
Right.
And there's a lot of different I mean, we talked about tobacco dependence is going to be a huge one too. So,
well, I mean, just medications. Any medication dependency is going to be a rough go.
So,
right?
Yep.
So
that's a good question, though. It's a good point. So.
Yeah. Another good point is, if you want to have some great functional clothing, dude, go to offthegridsurplus.com. Their mission is to inspire greater connection through adventure. They do that by creating extremely functional and everyday wearable products for a great price to take you off the grid. What I love is that they combine the best features from outdoor, workwear, and tactical into one everyday wearable package. Like, their gear is just functional. Their pants,
crotch gussets.
Their crotch gussets are second to none.
None.
Right? They probably have the best shorts on the face of the planet.
They do.
Like, I can honestly say I've never had a better pair of shorts than their shorts. I haven't.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not lying. I'm not just saying that because they sent them to us.
They really are.
Like, they really are
Every
the best
time I go
shorts.
camping, too, I wear those, the off the grid. They're not hideout. What's the other one that we...
The Trailblazers?
Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those,
They're great.
man.
They're great pants.
They're durable. Man. They have good pockets. Like, they have the extra pocket and the zipper pocket. Their pants are awesome.
Yeah, they're great stuff. If you want to check them out, go to offthegridsurplus.com. Use our code CASUALPREPPERS15. You're getting an extra 15% off of your entire purchase, and that's a deal. If I've ever heard one. So go check them out.
Their stuff fits good, man.
It does, man.
I've got weird legs. I got, like, midget legs.
Midget legs.
Like, big old, like, thighs and short femurs.
Gosh,
weird
man.
stuff.
Turning me on,
but
bro. Stop talking like
these
that.
These pants fit well. They're comfy.
They do. Yeah, they're great stuff.
So they're made for weirdos like me.
Made for weirdos. Off the grid surplus.
Anyway, Cicerano 03.
03.
Which type of evacuation shelter would be the worst to stay at? 1, a music venue or stadium. 2, an expo center, school, gymnasium.
Gimnasio.
And 3, open field, airfield. The worst one.
Yeah, this is tough, but
it is tough.
I'm going to pick school gymnasium for a reason. Okay? Have you ever been to a graduation in a school gymnasium?
Oh, yeah.
It's the worst experience of your life.
It is.
Like, there's nothing that's good about it.
No.
Like, I go down a list of pros and cons. There is no pros.
Sure.
It's the worst because you get a bunch of people in a school gymnasium. It's this stinky. It feels like you're in a sauna.
Yeah.
It feels like all of the diseases are like combining into one.
There's stuff happen under the bleachers and stuff.
Sex stuff, probably.
Hands are going places they shouldn't.
Yeah, hand stuff. Bad things.
Yeah.
Right? And
I
so
agree.
that's why I'm going to say that.
That's a good point.
Because I don't want to be in a confined space with a whole bunch of people like that. It just feels like I know it's not going to be great being in an airfield as well, but at least I have fresh air.
I think the airfield's the better of all of these.
Just thinking about it makes me, I can't take a full breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel good. I don't like it.
Yeah. See, and mine was the like stadium. Just because I've been in there for events and stuff, and I'm always looking around like,
how do I get out
if
of
we
this?
all had to get out of here really quick,
We're not gonna.
I would lose my mind. And just being like I just picture, in those movies when everybody's like, they're all sleeping on the inside of the stadiums. Like, I know when Hurricane Katrina, like they had those pictures of that. I'm like, what a horrible scenario.
Yeah.
Like, so that one gives me anxiety. So I couldn't do that one.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst one for me.
You get herpes just by walking through.
Yep. There's like,
arena.
there's been puke and pee on all the walls.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so it's like, I can't do it.
No, thank you.
Nah.
I'll just die outside.
I will live in the airfield. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That
I'll go
little
and leave.
Russian.
I will live in the airfield.
I'll probably live in airfield. No avalanche there.
No, probably not.
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe. Big avalanche, yeah?
Avalanche of people in the stadium? Could happen.
Airplane avalanche, yeah?
JJ City 91512.
Couldn't find a good one, huh?
I'm just going to put a whole bunch of letters and numbers together.
Cat walked across the keyboard when he was putting his username in there. Oh, dang it.
I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
What are your
Enter.
thoughts on a bug-out boat? I know it wouldn't be ideal for most SHTF situations, but it could be helpful for some, ? Water if you have the means to filter. Fish if you have the means, skills to catch and isolation. Wouldn't want to be on the ocean, but a nice size lake would work, I believe. Love you guys in the podcast. Keep pushing out the mediocre content. Mediocre content, he says.
All right, we're not answering this.
How about your mediocre question, JJ City 91512?
Seriously.
No, I think both would be cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
I thought like a yacht would be sweet, but you're not going to have a yacht on a lake, really. No,
You
well,
could.
You could.
Like a houseboat?
Yeah. I think those would be pretty fun, but the thing is, like, I mean, depending on the lake size, I mean, if it's like Lake Superior, yeah, you're probably good.
Size matters.
Yeah. If you're on a little pond and people are just like, they're going to come to shore at some point.
Yeah, eventually. I can just walk out and wade out
I'll
to the
swim out. Yeah, wade out.
you know? Walk slowly through the water to
Yeah.
their boat.
I see the point here in the appeal. I think it would be kind of cool to have like a nice houseboat. It's all loaded up. Maybe you took over a cruise ship and you're the only ones on. That'd be amazing.
Oh man, how would you figure out how to drive it?
I think you just push it
I
forward.
don't think I could figure it out.
No.
Could you? I don't even know if I could get to the place where you drive
It's
from.
just a huge steering wheel
You
and
think
the
so?
throttle. That's it.
Do you think that's what
Pretty
it
sure
is?
that's all it is.
I don't even know if I'd probably get lost. I wouldn't even be able to get to the place
That's the
where to
problem.
drive it.
Yeah. We're sleeping here because we can't get back.
Might take us a week to find the steering wheel.
That would be pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
They
sure.
should do a movie about that.
They should. Yeah. So to me,
But the
when
ocean's a scary deal. Like,
Yeah.
super unpredictable.
when I think about bug out boat, to me it would be more like you have a
Canoe.
river coming through near you, and you have like a little boat with an engine that you could just fly down the
Yeah.
river and get out. To
Yeah.
me, that seems like it
Little
would be
fishing boat to
Yeah.
get you to somewhere else. Yeah.
exactly that. To me, would be a great idea.
Yeah, there was an American Survival Guide article that talked about bugging out in the water, and it was pretty cool. Like, it had all these different boats and scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
It would be difficult, and you'd have to have a lot of skill
For sure. Yeah.
to live
you
on
would.
that. But it does isolate you from a lot,
Yeah.
especially if it's zombies that can't swim.
For sure.
I don't know. I haven't seen any zombies that can swim.
Swimming zombies. I don't know.
They just walk on the bottom.
Oh, that's true. Didn't they? Wasn't that in a couple of?
Was it? I don't know.
Was it in World War Z? I don't
Makes
remember.
sense, but
I don't know.
SpongeBob
That's
walking around down there waiting
SpongeBob.
for you to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway,
Okay.
cool. That's great. Mediocre question. Thanks. J_Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Jenkins. I hate vows.
Vows are the worst.
Which type of apocalypse would you rather try to survive? An ice age where everything is snow and ice for years on end, which is an ice age, or heat wave and drought where the temps reach 100 plus on a daily basis and it doesn't rain for months to years at a time, which is where we live.
Yeah.
How would you survive your choice? I am not doing the heat, man. Thank you.
No, I want to
No,
freeze to
thank
death.
you.
I don't want to die of.
I would rather
heat
freeze
stroke.
to death. Just be, I'm cold, I'm going to go to bed. You're dead.
You're dead.
Heat,
That's
you're just
peaceful.
miserable.
Oh yeah, you're miserable.
angry.
Uh huh.
No thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm not doing the heat. I'll do the Ice Age. I don't know the best way to survive, but I'm sure it would involve a lot of warm structures and clothing and growing some stuff indoors.
The only pro to the temps is like clothes got to come off.
Oh, yeah. I can show off this physique all day.
Not my clothes. I'm fine.
I'm fine, babe. You take off yours.
Yeah, everybody, yeah. But there'd be a lot of people that shouldn't take their clothes off.
That's the problem.
So again, it'd be super gross.
The first ones to take off their clothes.
I'm going to go with the cold one for sure. Because that other pro just became not a pro.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, cold sucks, but you can keep food frozen, preserved longer. You got frozen.
You got water.
And,
you can always put on another jacket.
And you can always put on more clothes. Yeah. It's like, have a bunch of blankets, have, solar reflectors and weird, cool stuff to like heat things up. I think you can work with cold way better than heat. Heat sucks, man.
Heat's the worst.
So
I don't like it.
I hate it.
I like slow molecules.
I keep like today even I was like, the sun's back.
No, stupid.
Like it felt all chilly this weekend and I liked it.
Felt good, man.
I liked it.
This one came from Off Roads. Gibson or Fender? That's the first time we've had this question.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised you actually no one's written anything about music for you.
I'm going with Fender. I'm a Fender man.
Yeah.
I played a Telecaster, still have a Telecaster. That was my guitar of choice. I played a Les Paul for a while too. Just it wasn't my sound, wasn't my style. I'm a Fender man.
There you go. I don't play guitar.
You want to answer that? No.
Keytar.
Keytar. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Wade, well done.
Wade, done.
Well done.
That's what they call me down at the steakhouse.
That's Wade.
That's
Get
Wade.
The well done. Good.
Wade, well done's here.
Who does the best Hank Hill impression of? Yeah.
Don't you want to say it?
The audience must vote, of course.
Okay.
I don't listen to it.
I don't really either.
Kobe does pretty good with it.
Gosh damn it, Bobby.
Yeah, that's too
something
good.
like that, right?
Yeah.
I've never really watched it either. I've seen an episode or two.
Yeah.
Of King of the Hill.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a full episode.
Do you want to give it a try?
I can try.
Okay. Go for it.
I don't know. I have to hear his voice.
Right.
But you nailed it, so we'll just move on. That's
you don't even want to try, okay.
Yeah. No,
yeah, it was close. You were getting it.
Right. Yeah, I can't do it. I got to hear it.
Okay.
I'll be way off.
David Homchuk. Homchuk. What practical advice would you offer individuals concerned about digital currency being implemented in our country? More specifically, how would you prepare to operate in a barter and trade underground market economy? What items would you purchase for trade?
It's a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's a lot. David Homchuk.
I don't know. I just don't really depend on it. I think if you're interested and it's kind of a hobby and thing sure, use it, but I don't think I would ever plan on it to be used in an SHTF. I mean, it just
I think he's talking about more about our country getting rid of paper money and everything goes digital, right?
I was thinking he was thinking more on the prepper side of things of I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we're basically there now with the way that we use our regular money.
We're really close, right?
So it's it's not much different, but I'm still going with those tangible.
But
goods,
they do have that. If it goes to purely digital currency, they would have that control that they don't necessarily have now because we can always go out
and access.
Yeah, we can go pull out money like paper money. We can hold it. We can put it under our mattress.
Sure.
At some point, if it goes away from that, then we wouldn't have that, right? So. To me, it would just be like prepping like normal. You might up some of your barter preps, your food, your water, your meds, your gear. That's all going to apply like normally, but you might consider some precious metals. But again, that's not really my bag either way. I would still keep that to a minimum for more like useful assets.
What keeps you alive?
Exactly.
Yeah. Can't eat that bar of silver, but
unless there's a werewolf outbreak.
But it is. Yeah, that makes more sense to me than all digital.
Yep.
And I don't see us ever going all completely digital.
They've talked about it. I think that's why the question's there, because they have talked about going all digital.
Yeah.
We're just going to a digital currency. It's definitely a possibility, but yeah, I think I would just prep like normal. I don't think I would do much different, to be honest.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do if
tough.
it does move to that. So.
Yep.
Le Rogero. Don't have enough cash for a bunker, so I made a steel hatch door. 0.5 inches thick with a lock and ventilation hole you can open from the inside to my crawl space underneath the concrete foundation of my house. Is this even a good idea to begin with? Crawl space is about 4 feet in height. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Somebody sounds like
Love you guys.
love you guys.
Thank you very much. I love you guys.
Love you guys. Talk about my crawl space, please.
I mean, why not, man?
Yeah, sure.
You're making you're making use of some space that could protect you from some things, you know.
For real,
But
yeah.
The thing that I would make sure you don't do is not have an alternative access or exit. You build that door and you're crawling there, and someone barrels their truck through, and tires sitting on your one door. You peep
Sure.
the hole. Oh, dang it!
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's useful to store stuff in there, if anything. You know, stuff that you want protected, and you can crawl in there for some reason.
It acts as a quasi fallout / bomb shelter type thing, or even like a tornado shelter.
No, I think it's cool, man.
Why not?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
If I was to come over to your house and you were showing me, I'd be like, that's cool.
I would be like, that's cool. I want to go in. Let's go in.
Yeah, let's go in
Let's
there.
shut it.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this for social media.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
This one came from T.W. Slater. He's related probably to AC, I bet.
Oh, guaranteed.
Don't you think?
Guaranteed. If he
Cousins?
has the initials like
Yeah,
that.
cousins.
TW.
T.W. my cousin's AC. You know?
He's way cooler.
He's
way
a
cooler.
friggin' wrestling champion. You know? Pretty friggin' cool.
Looks the same age today as he did then.
He does look the same, doesn't he? It's
Yeah.
because he does jujitsu.
Yeah.
He does. Say you're in an apocalypse with someone you love. Oh, that's nice. And you're trying to keep the romance alive. Always, buddy, always. What would a good date night look like when the earth is falling apart?
It's a good question. Got to think about that stuff. It's important.
It is, yeah. So for me, Cam, this is what I envision as an apocalyptic date night. Like a nice romantic dinner of some nutrient survival, you know. We cook it up. I cook it for her, right? I don't make her cook. I'm dehydrating the food, not her. Okay?
Rehydrate.
I'm rehydrating the food. That's right. And while we park and eat by the romantic light of the raging fires as society burns to the ground.
That sounds super
Doesn't
romantic.
it really sound kind of
It
romantic?
sounds kind of nice.
It sounds like it could be like a Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan type movie back in the 90s.
That's exactly what it would be too. Mm-hmm. That's the ones that would be in it for sure.
It's like you've got zombies or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Mine would be like, maybe I'm going to open up that luxury cache.
That's what you call it?
And share with her.
Babe, I'm opening up.
Maybe head out together. Yeah. Maybe head out together and have like a shooting contest. Who can down the most zombies?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Wherever the bullet hits, you kiss or something. I don't
It's
know.
like sex dice.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's shooting zombies.
And then, I don't know. Each headshot, you remove an article of clothing.
That's a great idea.
Sounds super.
It's sort of like strip poker.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Here's a gun. You take a shot. Ooh, that's a good spot.
Yeah.
A little kissy. Then you get in the headshot. You're like, take your shirt off.
Yeah. Gosh dang.
Some
I like
weird
that.
stuff going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
I like it.
Super weird.
That's great. Before we leave today, though, guys, I got to tell you about Tac Pack. Because today's podcast is brought to you by the fine folks at Tac Pack, the only monthly tactical subscription box with useful professional grade stuff inside. Use our code CASUALPREPPERS. You're going to get a free $70 machine-made part from Next Level Armament. I mean,
how are they doing that?
Nobody knows. No, I don't know. But I mean, if you like Cam's idea of shooting zombies as a sex game in the apocalypse, then you should get Tac Pack. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because that'll
I'm sure
help you
everybody's
shoot,
like, that's a great idea.
shoot better, shoot straighter with all the gear they give you for your AR.
That's true.
You know?
You want things to go well for you? Get Tac Pack.
That's right. So go get it. Anything else, Cameron?
No, that's it.
Beautiful. Thanks,
Answered
guys.
them all. Answered them all.
Stay survived.